Really? That's the best person you can hire for that job?
We're live.
I'm getting grossed out. Oh yeah.
All right, guys, we're back. We just got kicked off.
But John, here's the thing. Oh, let's talk about that. No, well, we just got cut off. We don't know what happened. Probably these hot topics.
That's what I really think it is.
But anyway, you know who like Ayn Rand is? You ever read like an Ayn Rand book?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's like from Russia, a communist country.
Okay.
Writes books about futuristic societies of socialism. Like, in one of the books, the character only refers to everybody in we, as we. We. In the whole book, she's like referring to them as we. And like in this society, you can't date anybody because that would make you like another person more than another person. You get stuck in these areas. This is your area that you know. You're not allowed to comment on anything else. See, and I was listening to this thing the other day, and the guy's like, the problem with the liberalism is like, when does it stop? Because it's like, we got this. Keep going. And to a certain point of like, where you get to that Ayn Rand shit, where you don't even have any fucking freedoms, and like you're a robot scared to fucking say everything. Because look at how it is now, man. Like, oh, you're this, you're that. Oh, you're a right wing Republican. Oh, you're a libtard. Blah blah blah. Like,
We just got kicked off Facebook
yeah,
because of stuff we said. Exactly what you're talking about right now.
exactly. You know what I mean? And then like, oh, you're a racist. What do you know? It's like, so let's say like I don't know, like say there was like some black dude who's like rich as fuck, you know what I mean? And some white trash ass dude, and he's like talking about being poor, and like he's like, oh, what do you know about it? White boy, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm fucking a trailer trash motherfucker. Like I know a lot about it actually. But my opinion doesn't matter because I'm not fitting the bill of what you think I should look like. Just how like at the beginning of the show you said, oh, Fox News is your favorite. Which, now you're trying to demean my opinion by putting me in a box of someone who doesn't have an opinion on this because I'm not allowed to for whatever reason. Because you want to monolith me as something else.
So, what is your favorite news?
Timcast.
So, is it like Fox News or
I like
NBC or CBS?
I don't like any of those fucking things.
You don't like Fox News either?
No, I like watching like Timcast, shit like that. Jimmy fucking Dore. I always watch. These people go to multiple news sources, international and national, and pull out little pieces of every story to try to give you like a real narrative. If they even fucking cover the shit, because these main news don't even fucking tell you what's going on. They only tell you what they want you to know what's going on. And I started following this one guy on like, what was that, Instagram or TikTok? And he's like, so he's so funny because he's like, oh, hey man, did you hear? And he's like, what? Nuclear explosion goes off here? This animal is extinct. And he's like, no. And he's like, what? Oh, Justin Bieber got a new haircut. Like, that's like what the news is feeding us and not telling us all this other fucking shit that's going on. So it's like all narrative fucking control and manipulation, man. And also, too, I feel like that, like WEF and like Klaus Schwab and them, and how they've been putting people in like college positions, small government positions to try to go to this globalist, like, liberal society and setting these policies, like trying to bring it to like under a centralized control. And that's fucking real, man. It's not conspiracy shit. You can fucking watch videos of the guy fucking talking about it, and he's been doing this
Bro,
since like
that
the
guy
70s.
is so funny. The Claus guy, he's like, what we need to do.
Yeah, what we need to do is vaccinate all of them, and then they'll eat bugs and be happy about it. And he's fucking crazy. He's dressed like a goddamn, he's in Star Wars and shit like that, like on the video, like looking crazy, man. Yeah.
What's it called?
And this is like a real dude.
What's his
It's like a real dude.
What's his name? What is his name?
Klaus Schwab.
So I'm gonna give you a little bit of pushback on that.
Do it. Push it back.
What if there is a space where you can get that at?
What do you mean there's a
Put it
space
up
you
to
can
the
get that? Y'all look up Klaus Schwab.
I got the video here. You will eat bugs and love it, as WEF agenda is already in place.
That's World Economic Forum. Yep.
That's funny.
But they're like hypocritical, man. They're like go to war against like farmers in
This is
Amsterdam.
22 minutes.
Well, we can't watch all that. But look, they say, and they like to use like global warming and shit like that. Like they like to use like a thing that like, okay, you should like this. It sounds good on paper. And if you don't like that, you're fucking evil and don't care about anything. So you have to be retrained. Like, you know, like the president of Canada, Trudeau or whatever, he's like one of Klaus Schwab's boys. He like put him up. And these guys are in the political system. And like, look at all that crazy shit they're doing now, man. Like those truckers that were protesting and like froze their bank accounts. All that shit's all related, man. It's like almost like too late. Almost too late. So bucking, like, what can you even do?
Hold the mic like this, bro.
That's what's like frustrating, because you see like a lot of people like talking about it now, but like, what can you do? Even like smaller people, you know, if they start saying something, they get labeled as like, oh, this militia member or this right-wing conspiracy theorist, or they try to tie you into some weak-ass shit that was like a fucking stage thing in like early January one year, you know?
Early January one year. People are going crazy over the January 6th shit right now.
It's being pushed. Being pushed, bro. But nobody talks about like...
Same thing I say to my boy.
But yo, nobody talks about like 2
being
weeks...
pushed by who? For what?
Be what?
Why you guys always say that shit?
Be what?
It's being pushed. Say more. Being pushed by who? For what?
Who's being pushed? I don't understand what you're saying.
You just said it's being pushed.
By the same fucking people, man.
Why?
Fucking Democratic Party.
Why?
To associate people in the future to that thing. It's like you get put in a box or a label. Oh, you know, you're MAGA Republican, this, that, like...
This
Like, it's too multifactorial and complexly interweaved to just, like, basically talk about it right here. It would take forever and mad topics, and we obviously probably don't even have enough skill to convey the web of this. And it's crazy because on the user level, like, you'll get mad and be like, oh, that's racist. You know what I mean? No, you just fell into the trap. Oh, that's homophobic. You just fell into the trap. Now, whether it is or not, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But the fact that you can't even say nothing about it without getting labeled something is a fucking problem.
I feel like I just hate all the like conspiracy theory talk, man. Like, bro, tell me what's going on or don't. Like,
but they don't want you to, man, because they want to control the narrative. They want you to be fucking scared. And I was watching another thing the other day, and he's talking about, like, that's what they want, man. They want me to be beefing with you about something that either one of us could control, instead of coming together and like, trying to come against the system. Like, I was just watching the Jimmy Dore thing. Like,
but, and I'll just use white people as an example, but, like, white people don't want to come together.
okay, let me...
It's like, oh, let's come together, but y'all just be doing your own thing, going to work every day.
You're already going off on a topic that's not even the topic. Okay, let's look at the dude, the Amazon guy, and like, I think it was like Washington D.C. or Philly or something like that. He was getting jerked around by Amazon. This is a black dude.
Okay.
So he started a Amazon union in that state. His whole thing was, look, I don't give a fuck if you voted for Trump. I don't care this. Right now, we're talking about this. So he got all these people who normally would have been incentivized to hate each other and not talk to each other because, oh, you're not in the working class party. Oh, you're black. You're a Republican. You're this or that. That guy was like, nah, man, we got to cut that shit and get together. And you know what? Now he's the head of a union, and they got the fucking demands that they wanted in that factory because of exactly the opposite of what you said. See, they want to, like, see, you've been programmed by this historical mistrust to keep you divisive from working with people who actually have common interests as you, not the opposite interests of you. Like, we have more in common than me and fucking Klaus Schwab. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm white, he's white. I'm bald, he's bald. Other than that, what the fuck, man? Like, me and you've been in the same fucking bucket, bro.
No.
But you want us to argue about this and that.
No, it's not that I want us to argue about it. It's just like, I hate when people only want to come together when it benefits them. But when, say, like...
Yo, that's incentive. People,
okay.
That's why socialism won't work, because of incentive.
What I'm saying is, then it's like, look at the screen. The screen's going wild.
Fucking Zuckerberg.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I think they are, like, hacking our shit.
Watch this.
Oh, I didn't even check
As long
one.
as not everybody is vaccinated, nobody will be safe.
That's not fucking true.
That's from Klaus.
Oh, you know what's crazy too? How Bill Gates had like all the money in the fucking COVID vaccines, And then like now they're trying to do like some inhaler spray or whatever. So now he's shitting on the vaccines. Yeah, and then he dumped off like fucking. He made like, and everybody's like, oh, he's a philanthropist. He's like doing it to help people. Nah, man, that dude invested 50 million and walked away with 550 off that one deal, and then tested all that shit out in fucking tribes in Africa and shit.
Crazy.
Like, but he gives so much money to the news that they don't tell you that part. They just tell you how cool he is and how he's helping you out.
So, I mean, I guess my thing is just like, I don't even want to say so what, but it's like,
So what?
you know what I mean? Like, look, the screen just closed.
Are we still on now?
Applications.
Close unused applications.
There's not any unused applications open. My guy.
I gotta label this 11B.
Yo, this is crazy. It's really peeing me off.
10 frames per second. Nice.
Yep, the screen went black. Oh, but they can still hear us though.
All right, well, but they can't see us though. I gotta be on camera, baby.
I think it might be too much stuff hooked up to the internet.
I think right now it's unfortunate for you because the camera's off. People can't see this whipping, this child abuse that's about to take place right now. What's that?
Can't take me.
The time in the life when the son thinks he could beat the dad.
You got about 30 seconds worth of fighting in you. And I'm going to take this from the grown-ups. You're saving that for when someone cuts you off in front of the checkers line.
Nonsense.
Nah, that's right.
I walk up the checkers.
That's a lie. You've never done that ever in your entire life.
I have, actually, but we don't do that.
I've seen you run.
Damn, this is crazy, man.
You can't even run 5 minutes.
I only need.
You can't run 5 minutes.
But I only need 24 seconds, so I don't even need the whole 30.
Yeah, you need 24 seconds to finish.
I'm gonna
About
have
to end this.
I'm gonna have 6 seconds to light me up a cig afterwards to celebrate my victory.
Oh, Sig